Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Andrea, and today I'm sharing 3 rustic farmhouse Christmas ornaments, all made with twine. This DIY is a round Christmas ornament, and I'm taking a styrofoam ball along with some twine and hot gluing the twine all around the entire ball. I'm starting at the bottom and then wrapping it around in a circle around the entire styrofoam ball until it's all covered in twine. Here's what the ball looks like, all covered in the twine. I also trimmed off some of the excess little pieces that were sticking out all over it. I'm using these pearl beads to decorate my Christmas ornament. I'm taking a bunch of the larger white ones first and hot gluing them around the styrofoam ball. Then I'm also adding in some of the other sizes, a medium-sized rose gold one, and then a tiny little copper colored one. I'm taking this burlap ribbon from Dollar Tree and taking off just the white lace part. And once I have a piece of the lace removed, I'm cutting it in half. I'm making a small loop at the end of each of the lace pieces and then hot gluing them to the top of the ball to make a bow. I cut off a piece of twine and I'm tying a knot at the end and then gluing it to the top of the Christmas ornament. Today's video is part of the Twine It Up challenge hosted by Fanny at Creations by Favi. This month's challenge is also co-hosted by Yelena from Blondie Next Door. Make sure to check out both of their channels linked below along with the playlist with all of the videos. For this DIY, we're going to make a Christmas angel ornament, starting with a piece of thin white cardstock. I'm rolling from one of the corners to make a cone shape. Then I'm cutting it and hot gluing it together so it forms a nice cone that can stand up on its own. Now I'm trimming off the bottom to make the cone a bit smaller. Using my hot glue gun, I'm wrapping the twine all around the cone and covering the entire thing. Now that the twine is wrapped all the way around the cone, I'm cutting off the end and hot gluing it on the inside of the cone. I have this tiny little styrofoam ball I'm using for the head of the angel. And of course, to start with, I'm wrapping the whole thing in twine. Starting at one end of the ball, I'm wrapping the twine around in circles until the whole ball is covered. Now that I'm at the end, I'm cutting off the twine, then hot gluing it to the bottom of the styrofoam ball. To make the wings of the angel, I'm placing the cone body onto a piece of cardboard, then drawing out half of a heart shape, roughly about how big I want the wings to be. Then I'm tracing this part onto the cardboard and cutting it out to make sure both of the wings are the same size. Now I'm hot gluing twine around each of the wings. Now it's time to put all the pieces of the angel together. I'm starting by hot gluing the head onto the top of the body. Then I'm trimming down the wings a little bit before hot gluing them to the back of the angel. I'm using this cream colored lace ribbon to add some trim to the bottom of the angel's dress. And I actually end up changing this to more of a pure white lace in a minute. But I'm cutting it to be the size that I want and then hot gluing it at the back of the angel. And I'm doing the same thing to add a headpiece. I'm taking a piece of silver sparkly string and wrapping it around the angel's neck to create kind of like a necklace. I'm crossing the two ends over each other, then placing a little bit of hot glue in the center and attaching them in place. Then I'm adding 3 little beads to the center. Now I'm cutting off a piece of twine and gluing it to the back of the angel so I can hang it on the Christmas tree. I didn't end up really liking how the cream lace was looking on here. I thought the white lace would look nicer, so I'm taking off the headpiece and the trim at the bottom of the skirt and replacing them with pieces of pure white lace ribbon. This DIY is a twine Christmas tree ornament. I'm starting by drawing out a triangle on a piece of cardboard, then cutting it out. I'm now taking some twine and hot gluing it all around this triangle, wrapping it around until the whole tree is covered. Now that I'm finished wrapping all the twine, I'm taking this white lace ribbon and adding it to the bottom of the Christmas tree. I have this little piece of greenery with a mini pine cone and some red berries that I'm adding to the bottom corner of the tree. I don't love how fake and plasticky this little pine cone is looking, so I'm taking it off and replacing it with another mini faux pine cone that looks a lot more realistic. Now I'm adding another little dollop of hot glue to the top of the tree and adding a white pearl bead. For the last step, I'm cutting off a piece of twine and making it into a loop, then hot gluing it to the back of the ornament. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed these rustic farmhouse twine Christmas ornaments. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.